the size of this here. Look at the size of these. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna give you my opinions on these boots now. A little introduction to myself. As you know, I'm Rex Kwon Do, per my page. I'm a mock toe man. They are good. You like them, I like them. I always say, if you're mocking, you're rocking, all right? Bringing these out on the dance floor, doing what you gotta do with them, working 40 plus hours a week. If you look at some of my previous videos, my second favorite video, Wicked Weekly, I used to do weekly updates, and wicked doesn't mean I'm evil, it means W-I-K-I-D. I am the Wisconsin kid. So as you can imagine, I am a Thorogood man, because Thorogood's out of Merrill, Wisconsin, union made, Wisconsin made. Who wouldn't want a pair, right? They're comfortable, they're good. I just so happen to want to try these suckers out. I am also a union worker, so I like to buy union made. I buy American made, hence Thorogoods. I do not know if Keen has a union. Are they union workers? Comment, like, subscribe. Let's just call that CLS. Comment, like, subscribe. You tell me if they're union. I'm not a big Keen fan. I've had one other pair of Keen work shoes. They had like a rubber molding on the bottom. I didn't like them. A lot of guys at work are rocking the Keen Cincinnati's, similar look, 6-inch. I don't know of anybody with a Keen 8-inch. I'm an 8-inch man. You're a beautiful man. I've got a closet full of leather-bound boots. It's a little Anchorman for you. I got Thorogoods. I got Carolinas, Timberland Pros. I had a pair of Hoffmans, Rockies. I had a pair of Danners, all 8-inch. The Danners, that's a story for a different time. I lost them. They got stolen, kind of. I like that boot. That was a damn good boot. I don't remember the name of it. It wasn't a leather-bound, but that one hurt. Hurt the pocketbook. Hurt the heart. These are known as flaggers. If you're rocking the American flag, you got your Thorogoods. Carolina makes a American-made boot. These are flaggers. Boom. Love rocking the flags. I'm an American-made man. I shop local. I try to buy union, try to buy American. The reason I went with these, I think I would have paid full retail price, unfortunately. Please don't tell my wife. She's back there making me a sandwich. I would have paid full retail, but these suckers I got in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. My union gives us a $45 voucher through the Boot Connection. They're called the Boot Connection, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. He is selling for less than retail. I don't know what he was selling for, $295, $285, $280, I don't remember. But I got a $45 voucher, and I just so happened to have family in Milwaukee, so I went to visit, threw $45 off at these things, and then my local place of work, my employer, gives us a measly $210 reimbursement, so that helps. All said and done, I'm paying $35 out of pocket. The Boot Connection, besides throwing in these laces and another pair of laces, he was amazed at how far I traveled to get there. He was a super nice guy. I forget his name, but they do have a cobbler in-house. It's a mom and pop shop. The son is the salesman, and there's another son who's a cobbler. They employ about 7 to 8 different people. They do job site, steel toe, show up, have the semi-trailer type of deal. And I stopped at one other boot shop on my way down to Milwaukee, and I have been realizing that slip-on freaking whatchamajiggers, slip-on cowboy boots are the deal nowadays. So of these 2 boot shops I stopped at, one was a chain, the Boot Connection, mom and pop shop, cowboy boots everywhere, different designs, different price ranges. That's the big thing nowadays. Has it been always? Cowboy boots? Is everybody wanting to be a country boy in their 4-wheel drive? Hop in my bed and I'll take you for a ride? I don't know, but cowboy boots are killing it. And I was going for some work boots. So, back to the Keen Utility work boot here, the Liberty in front of me, Old Lady Liberty. I'm going to comment on a few marketing points, constructive criticism, you can call it that, or just straight up cockiness. from the Kwon Do. As I said, they are marketing PFAS. They say these are free of PFAS. You don't know what PFAS are? I do. PFAS is PFAS. It is an acronym. It stands for Please Find Alternatives. I'm just kidding. That's not what it stands for. It is pretty scientific. I do not want to get into it right now, but it's basically polyfluoral alkaline something. Okay, look it up, Google it, Siri, whatever. PFAS are not good. In the area I live, they are a big deal. They are in our rivers. There's lots of lawsuits regarding PFAS. PFAS has unique properties. They're useful in various applications. They are known as PFAS is known as the forever chemical. It never goes away. The properties, it's resistant to heat, resistant to grease, oil, and water. They're in paints, cleaning products, and as I said, firefighting foams. The big no-no about it, as you can imagine, just like everything nowadays, it's cancer causing to the nth degree. I think it's pretty aggressive cancer causing. So where I'm from is a firefighting chemical producing manufacturer. As you can imagine, you're fighting a fire. Oh, I'm fighting it. The rain washes the foam into the rivers. The rivers are full of it. People's wells are full of it. Lawsuits. You get it. Yeah. No. Wicked. W-I-K-E-D. I'm in Wisconsin. I'm not in California, but there's still cancer here, and PFAS are not good. So Keen is playing the PFAS thing pretty big. No solvents, no chemicals. The leather is genuine. So I think that's kind of a little like environmentally friendly thing nowadays. Keen is out of Portland. Is that Washington? Portland, Oregon. As you know, it's a little different over there. I really don't want to get into it. Politically, whatever. There's hipsters over there as well. So I was looking around to see if they were marketing the organic. Like, it seems like that's what they're going to do next. These are all organic. Okay, hipsters of Portland. So they're trying to market to the hipsters a little bit. That's where they're from, Hipsterville, USA, Portland. One thing I noticed, the hipsters nowadays are wearing a barefoot shoe. So they're claiming, I believe it's true, that barefoot is the best back in the old days. So your feet can sprawl out. If you look at these, I wish I would not have read this on the internet, but these are kind of looking like a clown shoe, kind of wide. And when you're wearing them, you look down, you're kind of like, whoa, Bozo the Clown here. Hey, kids. So they're a little wider. It just seems to me like they are marketing to the barefoot industry. Barefoot shoes are very low to the ground, very minimal sole here, and very wide, almost like you're wearing no shoe, but you have something. My wife has a few pair. I thought about getting some. Call me hipster, call me Rex Kwon Do, I don't care. Just don't call me late for dinner. Anyway, the boy is up. I can hear the boy, he's up. So I think they're marketing to whatever, the hipsters. But this sole, my coworkers have the Keen Cincinnati. They got a chunky sole. I don't like them. They got a mock toe. It's just a bigger boot overall. This sole is rather thin. I thought it was a little too thick. It's comparable to the Thorogoods. Here's the stock lace, by the way. Try to wrap this thing up here real quick once. So are they Goodyear welt? I don't know too much about it. It's kind of scientific. I don't want to get into it right now. But are these a Goodyear welt? They're claiming that they have a Keen fusion. How are they fusing these two together? Obviously, we know Thorogoods have the Goodyear welt. You can replace the soles. So more to come on that. The company itself says to go a half size up. I read that. There's not many reviews about this online at all. That's why I'm doing this. Get this out there. Boom. Blowing up. Ooh. Blowing up every day. But I went one size up. I'm usually a 10.5. I don't even want to say this word, but my Brunts are 10.5. I felt like I had to go a little smaller for them, but also my Thorogoods are 10.5. EE. I went with 11.5 EE in these suckers, and that was good for me. One thing in trying them out at the Boot Connection, stuck my foot in one, and I said, that gosh darn salesman did not extrapolate the trifex of the vortex right here, the stuffing. I stuck my hand in there. I said, well, what kind of salesman is this? It wasn't his fault. He extracted everything. The insole was too big, so there was baggage in the front. He commented to me that Keen was looking to get these out the door, rush shipping, which I went, whoa, I should have did a little better inspection. I was just looking to get a new pair of boots and get out of there. After doing a little more inspecting, I'm not seeing any flaws, but I'm concerned about their rush shipping. This mock toe market with a composite carbon toe, as you know, Brunt is pushing that now. I hate to admit it, I have a pair, but this market is heavy. Thorogood has the majority of the market. But Thorogood, if you're listening, I've been reaching out to you. You need a composite toe. That's one reason I bought these, to get away from the steel toe, cold in the winter, and you're limited with the steel toe. You got a steel toe like this. Your carbon toe, here's your steel toe. Here's your carbon toe. Space for days in there. It's a little, height-wise, it's a little thin. Ooh, the spaghettis are so thin. It's a little thin, but it's wide. More to come on the next reviews. Anyway, the insoles were too big in that one boot. That was questionable. He gave me a different insole. And lastly, my feet are temperamental. I wear all sorts of different socks. I've tried merino wool, alpaca wool, bison wool. I've tried polar bear pubic hair. Would not recommend it. Don't tell anybody. I didn't kill the polar bear. The DNR is now at the door. I got to wrap this thing up. Was I fishing? Maybe because I was fishing out of season. I think it's because the polar bear pubic hair. Regardless, I've tried it all. So what I do sometimes is put an insole heater in, wear a cotton sock. So I'm interested to see the waterproofing. I'm not usually a fan of. My feet get weird, but I learned this today that they're breathable, but yet don't let the water in. That's interesting. Another thing I learned about leather is one thing the Brunts did to my coworkers' feet. They are stinky. So as you know, Brunts, they just recently went American with one model of shoe. It's a 6-inch. I reached out to them as well. Make an 8-inch, make it in America. You got the composite toe thing going on. I'd hate to say it, but you're somewhat comfortable. But the Brunts get stinky. It's because it's crappy leather, but leather takes away the stink. So I'm going to get my stepson a pair of leather boots because he is the stinky kid in class. His feet, P.U., stinky. So the Boot Connection all gave me a great deal showing up there. They also gave me free laces. Nice guy. I am interested in the trades. I'm interested in the grit. Repairing, reusing things. I like things that last. I like antiques. So I was really interested in this mom and pop shop I went to, and because they are American, buying American, shopping local. They've been around for years. Many leather-bound books on the wall. Not leather-bound books. Many fish mounts, deer mounts, antique things. And it inspired me to watch The Cobbler by Adam Sandler. Great movie. I just like antique things. So cobblerism, what would you call it? Cobbling is a lost art, I believe. People still do it. It doesn't pay well. But I saw some of their machines. It was interesting. The same machines are in the store I was at as are in the movie by Adam Sandler, The Cobbler. Interesting. Some same logos in the movie that were in the Boot Connection shop. As you know, a good cobbler can do a resole. It was cool to be at the store and see some Thorogoods, American made, Union made, made in Wisconsin, getting resold. So you break your Thorogoods in, which I forgot all about. They're not too hard of a break-in. These, by the way, were ready to go for a walk that day. These are ready to go. So it kind of makes me question the cheapness of them. But Thorogoods are a little stiff. You want to do some breaking in, There's different ways. Comment below how you break your boots in. Comment, like, subscribe. CLS. With the Thorogoods, it stuck my feet in a few, and I was like, gosh, these are stiff, but it's nice leather. So in the breaking in period, going back to resoling, you got your leather where you want it now, but your soles are wore out. The cobbler was there, doing his thing, right? So I can't afford to do what other guys do, as you do probably watch a lot of boot videos. Guys are cutting these in half. I got to get reimbursed from work for these. These went on the credit card. Ouchie, ouchie. This is going to hurt for a little while, but hopefully they do not hurt for a little while. I'm going to pause there. I'm going to stop. I'm going to show you my little guy, Oliver. Hey, he tried these out. I'm going to show you his review, and I'll be seeing you. I will be seeing you. Oliver's going to give you his review. He looks good in them. He's going to be Union made, American made. He was made right up there. There he is. Yeah. You want to try those on there, guy? Get in there. There you go. Get right in there. Yep, step right up. Let's do the left one first. There we go. There you go. What do you think? What are you thinking? Get a review for the fans out there. Say something. You're not talking. Talk to me. You like him? He's camera shy. He is camera shy. He's still trying to walk. He's out of them. He's out. That's it. It's over. Get out of here. All right. Back to work.